Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Now this is some really interesting news that has just dropped today, and we're going to go back to the wonderful world of gaming and harassing women, I guess. Microsoft to acquire Activision Blizzard for nearly $70 billion. So we get the regular kind of spiel. Activision Blizzard shares were surging following Microsoft's announcement that it would be acquiring the gaming company in a near $70 billion deal. Let's just quickly have a look, and they're not joking. Here's the share price that's just absolutely leapt up from around, what, 65, jumping to 83, 83 and a half with this news, because this is good news. This is very good news for the market, and I'll tell you why in a moment, but I think we all know. Let's go into a couple more details. Gaming is the most dynamic and exciting category in entertainment across all platforms today, and will play a key role in the development of metaverse platforms. Interesting. And that's from the Microsoft chairman and CEO in a press release that they put out today. We all know about the Matrix, which is coming and plugging ourselves into. Activision Blizzard, in case you don't know, folks, own World of Warcraft, Diablo, Call of Duty, Candy Crush, Overwatch, StarCraft, Heroes of the Storm. I expect to see some of these games, I imagine, kind of pushed to the one side, particularly ones which Blizzard have pushed to one side. Candy Crush, of course, comes under the King banner, which is under the Activision Blizzard banner, and then Call of Duty. I mean, that's Activision, again, which comes under the Activision Blizzard banner as well, but that's the company they're purchasing. They're not purchasing Activision, not purchasing King or Blizzard Entertainment. They're purchasing the whole thing, Activision Blizzard, and everything that comes with that. Microsoft plans to launch Activision Blizzard games into its Game Pass subscription. So then, does that mean that things like World of Warcraft, which is dead right now, and again, we'll go into this momentarily as to why everything that Blizzard's doing is essentially dead. Does that mean that they're going to bring World of Warcraft to consoles? Now, this was, this has been a lot of talk for a lot of years. Will it ever come to consoles? Yada, yada, yada. It seemed that it was going to, and then that got 180'd. But with the release of Final Fantasy XIV during the lifespan of World of Warcraft, that came out on consoles as well, and has a very healthy console community too. So it can work with a controller if you want to do so. Nothing to say that Microsoft might not release some peripherals, keyboard, mouse. I think they already can. That will allow people to do that either. But it's interesting, and that's that question, which is going to open that game to a different marketplace that had never, excuse me, a marketplace that had never played it before. Just woken up. Haven't even had me breakfast yet. For the most part, this is a metaverse play. But I don't think that Microsoft would discount the collateral damage to Sony regarding Xbox potentially having all the rights to the Call of Duty franchise, one of the few holy grails in video gaming franchises. Now, again, this is really interesting, okay, because having watched quite a few Call of Duty streamers now, Call of Duty seems to be on a little bit of a downward spiral. As opposed to an upward tick. Now, if Microsoft were to suddenly turn Call of Duty into a Microsoft exclusive and cut Sony from that, I don't know what the contracts are regarding that, but I imagine the acquisition of company would probably void those contracts. I don't think those contracts would necessarily have to be fulfilled unless, of course, it's written in. But if Microsoft were to veto that, and to have Call of Duty as a Microsoft specific an exclusive, which they are desperate for. They are desperate for exclusives. Then that could be interesting indeed. I don't think things like World of Warcraft per se would do any uptick. Overwatch could become Overwatch 2, could become a Microsoft exclusive again. Because Microsoft, remember, have already acquired Bethesda in the recent past. And they're going to make Starfield an exclusive. So Starfield, which most likely, well, absolutely would have been a title that went across all platforms, is now just going to be a Microsoft exclusive. However, I don't know how much interference Microsoft are actually having in these companies. As it said here, this is more of a metaverse play because they're going all in for this stuff. But what it could do is at least just pull away franchises which Sony have got their hooks into. And with Sony still dominating the gaming sphere right now over Microsoft, sorry, Frosk, that's how it's kind of going. And that's no slight at Microsoft. With consoles that when they're coming in, they're immediately selling out. They're way ahead on console sales on Microsoft at the moment. And Microsoft need to have some responses. And their responses have been, for the most part, pretty weak in the last few years. Game Pass, however, Game Pass is the one which is allowing Microsoft to claw their way back a bit. And so with more stuff going on to the Game Pass, with the Game Pass price being what it is currently, it is proving to be really decent value for money right now. And that is enticing people to grab themselves a Microsoft console if you're into console gaming. I know PC Race is just like jumping up and down right now going, whatever. Let's just have a quick look at this headline here. This is coming from Eurogamer. Let's just lift that. Oh, look! Microsoft to review its sexual harassment and gender discrimination policies. Includes allegations against William Gates. Now, this is the big thing, of course. One of the reasons why this play has been made is because that Microsoft, Activision Blizzard have been on a huge downturn ever since massive controversies rocked the company as regards to sexual harassment claims, the way that higher-ups behaved at conventions, your Cosby Room malarkey, the way that claims that were put against these people were pushed to one side for the most part, allowing employees who had offended over and over and over again a nice little backdoor exit without any controversy or anything like that. And when it all blew the doors wide open, this caused, just immense waves in the gaming world and literally killed World of Warcraft. People went out to picket. People left the game in absolute droves and then went across over to Final Fantasy XIV, their biggest rival, which is now got to be the biggest MMORPG on the marketplace. So much so that they recently, and this is Square Enix, had to suspend sales of the game because there was just too many people interested in their latest expansion, and I was going to say Shadowbringers, in their latest expansion, and they just didn't have the server capacity to cope. It's only in the last few days that they've announced that they're going to start reopening sales again for Endwalker, as they have managed to secure some more servers, etc., and get some capacity going. And maybe there's a few people that jumped on and have also left in the last couple of months as well, as people do tend to do with a new expansion. So they killed their own MMORPG, which, let's just be honest, was going nowhere anyway. I dipped from it a while ago. I mean, in spirit, I dipped from it a long time ago. But, you know, I tried to play the latest expansion and it was just, it's just so boring. It's like Chores, the video game. There's no fun there. You don't feel any particular love whatsoever. It was just such a grindy process. But that's just by the by. So you have those sort of problems. Overwatch 2 delayed. Diablo 4 delayed. So these are things which have just hampered the company. And this, of course, just goes and pisses off your gamers. So with Microsoft, though, taking over, how much influence will they have in cleaning things up over at somewhere like Activision Blizzard? How much interference will there be in the game production? Are they just looking to take the current franchises and play upon them? Or are they looking to do some innovation? I kind of think it's the former and not the latter. I think this is more of an IP acquisition than a general move to really kind of exert yourself in that gaming marketplace. But you know, it's still a big company and a big name to whip out. I think it's Call of Duty that's the one that, if there's going to be anything done to it, it'll be that. You know, they might open Call of Duty up to different companies to create and try and bring a bit of fresh air into the game that way. As it does tend to get, I say rather stale. It still sells astronomically, but you know, that's the fan base that it's cultivated in that period of time. But if they do turn it into an exclusive, and this is this is a speculation, then will that cause problems with people who did purchase it on the PlayStation? Oh well, these are different questions for different times, I guess. But there we go. Activision Blizzard has been sold to Microsoft for $68.7 billion. Nice. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming links. They're in the description box down below, and I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.